What's up, everybody? My name is Eric Bland. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Super stoked to have you guys on this channel as well. So thank you so much for the likes and the subscriptions. So real quick, my other channel obviously is taken over by my clothing business, which has been awesome. And that thing is just thriving, is doing fantastic. But I have a window cleaning business, just like some of you guys have window cleaning business, but my window cleaning business is probably a little different than most of your guys's. A lot of you guys stop window cleaning in the fall time, then you pick it back up in the spring and you go full force. Well, we're all 12 months, okay? What I mean by that, doesn't matter if it's snowing out or raining out or whatever, we have to be out there. We do a lot of storefront business, so we do a lot of corporate places, which means they don't care if it's sprinkling out there. You got to go and take care of the windows. They do not care if it's 13 degrees or 100 degrees. You got to get out there, okay? We had a snowstorm, and how did I close 16 jobs this week? And on the biggest ice storm that we had here in Michigan, how did I close 6 jobs that day? And I closed all 6 of those for April. Okay, whether it was window cleaning job, power washing job, or gutter cleaning job in April, in the middle of an ice storm. And you guys are like, oh my gosh, what the heck? You know, don't advertise, it's a waste of time. No, we're advertising throughout the entire 12 months. I call them 12 seasons because you're in Michigan and it could be cold or really hot one day. But you could advertise, and you've got to be advertising early and often. You guys have to be out there. We're throwing signs 12 months out of the year. So as soon as it starts to defrost, I'm throwing signs. As soon as there's a big snow pile, I'm throwing a sign, and then I'm going back there a couple days later when it starts to melt, and I keep sticking it in the snow, and it melts a little bit more, and I re-stick it in the snow until I can stick it in the ground. You have to think sales and marketing. So a lot of you guys say, how do you get these businesses? You just keep going and talking to them. You interact with these customers and say, hey, Mr. Customer, especially when it comes to storefront stuff, you could never understand the turnover on the employees that they have. So if this manager here doesn't like you and you're doing the place next door, well, keep poking your head in there until you don't see that person anymore, because most likely they're going to either get fired or let go, or they went to another job, right? And so just poke your head in and say, hey, just wanted to let you know we're still doing windows. If you're interested, we get a lot of business that way. Also, we get a lot of referral business. So when I stop and talk to a customer and they say, yeah, we'd love to go with you, or if I have a customer and I know that they know a lot of people like hairdressers and things like that, what you want to do is, I always ask, I'm not too, embarrassed to ask them, hey, do you know 3 other businesses around here that could use your, our services? I would also offer them, hey, listen, if I'm walking around, hey, you're talking about need a haircut, this is a perfect salon to go to. They'll say my name when you're over there, and it's kind of a nice little community that, you're able to help each other out on. So sales and marketing is huge. How often should you do sales and marketing for your business? All the time. All the time. We have a $65,000 advertisement deal with a large company in our area, and it's amazing. And I pay absolutely nothing for it. Nothing. I pay nothing for a $65,000 opportunity to advertise for me, and I pay absolutely nothing for it. You got to keep rethinking, kind of reinvent the wheel, if you will, okay? Everybody always like, don't reinvent the wheel. But on this, you're continually to grow, because when it comes to any kind of technology, as soon as you get the brand new iPhone, the iPhone is like, no, it's like out of date. You get it home, you get your pictures uploaded, you get your phone number on, and all of a sudden a new iPhone just came out. This stuff is ever changing, and you've got to change with it. If you're doing what people are doing in 85, it's not going to work so much presently, but you have such the ability and options to advertise on a device. You could just be sitting in your house, in your office, or your car, or wherever you're at, and you could just advertise for free on a lot of different sites. Now, advertisement does cost money. It does cost money for signs and things like that, flyers and business cards and all that costs money, but you have an ability to be able to put it on here. You're able to go on there, type in some information, put up a nice picture, and there you go. You have opportunity to spread your name out to other people around you. Now, this is the last thing that I'll give to you guys. If you guys say, well, I don't know how to work that, and I just don't know anybody, I'm in a brand new area, that is total false. That is totally false. When I was down and out, I was in that truck for 28 days. I didn't get the 40 accounts that I have by just sitting on my butt and just saying, well, you know, I just don't know anybody. No, I got out there. I was doing windows that people were telling me, no, don't bother with it. I said, no, I'm just going to do this window, and then I do the next window, and then the next window, and then they're like, oh, crap, we got to pay this guy, right? And so they paid me, and then I still have some of those accounts, and a lot of those people say, man, I remember when you first started this business. I said, oh, yeah, me too. And, you know, they've worked with me as the prices have went up. So it's been an awesome thing to be able to do that. But one of the things that I want to encourage you guys to do is if you're starting a new business and you're very new to the business, what I want you to do is I want you to take your phone out. And a lot of people say, I don't have, Eric, I don't have information. I don't know anybody, or I don't. Well, listen, you take your phone out and you probably have 100 contacts in there. Yeah, they might be grandma and grandpa, but call grandma and grandpa. Say, grandma and grandpa, do you know anybody that maybe go to your church? Do you know anybody at the supermarket? Do you know anybody, you know? Older generation know a lot of people, okay? And they want to talk to you about just about anything and everything, okay? So talk to them. See what they're up to. See what's going on in their, you know, for their day or whatever. But also, you know, you're able to talk to your grandma, as well as say, hey grandma, is there anybody that you know that could use window cleaning? Could you put my name out? You could call, I mean, I don't know, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend, whatever it is, just call those people on your contacts and offer them, you know, your service. And so it's just an opportunity to get your name out there. It's all about sales and marketing, you guys. If you're not marketing yourself at the very beginning, if you're not doing it at the very beginning of the year and all the way through to 12 months, it's like getting a car and parking it for 4 or 5 months. You know what I mean? How do you think that car is going to run?